Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We've got a bunch of colonies that are probably going to finish fairly soon, so I'm just going to let them go. We'll just lose money for a little while. We're probably going to have a ton of rebels happen soon, but I do have some ships moving over here, and then we can move those to places that need our assistance. They're right here. And yes, we can work with that. We lost a lot of diplo power there. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to have the money to do that soon anyway. And my diplomatic relations went down. Ooh. Hugh O'Neill's Irish Rebellion, huh? My, went down because of my overextension. Hugh O'Neill lived in England in the 1560s. He served the government in the 1580s, but in 1594 he rebelled. Dissatisfied with the English government's persistent policy of playing the chiefs against one another, O'Neill was also angered by the English refusal to restore the lands granted to his grandfather. Last, he formed an alliance with the other Irish chiefs and sought aid against Protestant England from Catholic Spain. He achieved something like unity among his allies, and after 1594 defeated some of Queen Elizabeth's best commanders in Ireland. O'Neill was defeated while attempting to join a Spanish force that arrived at Kinsale in 1601. His Irish allies dispersed, and O'Neill retreated to Ulster. In 1603, he made peace with England, surrendering his tribal authority. King James I later pardoned him. So Sligo, huh? Well then, Sligo, we are not amused by your shenanigans. Alright, Lithuania. I thought that was a colonial nation for a second. We should kill the Maldives soon, just to have that there. Rush. I really like those, Advanced Trebizond still exists? What? Theodoro still exists. This is Crazy Town over here. Shervin. Shervin sometimes does that. Almost 50 gold a month, jeez. You guys can hang out here. This will probably be done now. Yes. Excellent. And Cameroon. And both of those places are cool with us, since we just figured out the, this. And this is gonna be a problem. It'll be fine once we can convert it. But yeah, now we're in the black as far as that goes. Alright. Oh. Got quite a bit of spread up here. Smelling the air shard would be quite cheap to upgrade. Wonder why the spread is so extensive there. I don't know. Yes, Portugal! Keep doing that. I commend you. Oh yeah, I have another merchant. Let's just go ahead and do what I was going to do. Actually, let's go for... Let's go for here because it's just, it's transferring it upstream, which is where we want it to go. And we get a trade power boost each time we do that. So we'll keep doing that. And, there's very little reason to do that in, Europe any further. Eventually, I will be transferring trade around Africa, which will be much more lucrative for me. Oh yeah, I spend a bunch of points coring. Of course it's going to cost me. Right. In there. Right, of course. Losing guys back. Turn this into a city? Yep, we'll do that. Proper missions. One of the things I want to do is I want to get these guys over here, which I need expansion to do, to race Russia into Central Asia. It's just going to be a funny thing to do that. And then I can attack Russia from both sides, if I choose to do so. So I'll deal with these rebellions, and then we'll start thinking about what we want to do elsewhere. We can probably start... We could probably kill this guy here. We can kill this guy for Brittany. But there's not a whole lot else. We could maybe go for Peru. Start expanding into Africa. But no, I think going after our larger targets are probably better handled sooner rather than later. If anything, just so that we are not putting it off. Especially with Russia. The Ottomans, that does need to be dealt with. Timurids have a civil war. Yeah, whatever. Take 2,600 dollar to do it. I guess we'll see. This will be done in 1608. The Four Kings. Okay. And this is which? Intercolonial trades. Ah, this is a mercantilism event. Establishing colonial subjects overseas has allowed us to expand our trade while remaining in control, importing goods from these lands that are essentially under British control. As long as we supply our colony with what they need, they have no reason to start putting gold in the hands of our enemies. Sadly, the settlers sometimes have a different opinion from our emperor on exactly what they need. They have begun to trade with neighboring colonies and natives, circumventing trade barriers we put up to protect our nation's interests. This clearly benefits them, but whether it benefits us is highly doubtful. Obviously, we gain mercantilism. The Four Kings. As a delegation from the 5 nations of the Iroquois has made the arduous overseas journey and arrived in London intending to form an alliance with us. They've unintentionally become a sensation. Our commoners wave and cheer as they ride our streets in royal carriages, and our nobles compete for the privilege of entertaining these 4 kings of the Mohawks. They cast an imposing figure, much taller than our average man, and wear black breeches, vests, and stockings. Over this, they all wear scarlet cloaks trimmed with gold. They have dark skin, dark eyes, and fantastic tattoos like we've never seen before. They do not speak our language, but after an exchange of gifts, they had a speech read on their behalf, asking for better relations to help against our common enemies, telling us their plight, and bringing some members of our court to tears. They've made quite an impression. We give them a chain of steel, representing our unbreakable bonds, and we get an alliance with Iroquois, who we're at war with twice! Just a little while ago. Give them gifts but make no promises? Or give them nothing, these men are savages, not royalty. I really like this idea. But I don't, because they're dumb. That was that war will go away eventually. I don't know, that chain of steel can be misinterpreted. I also can't afford the other slot. Yeah, it's a lot of money. F off. Royal marriage of Milan has ended. Are you mad at me, Milan, for taking your provinces? No. No, we're cool. Okay. Nice. So this is going to take longer. 1641. Not too bad. It's because we have overextension, right? These are going pretty good, but they're going to appear in a very convenient place, so I'm not worried about that. Herald from Delhi. We need to pick somebody in India to be our ally to make things easier. It's a very British thing to do. It would be a very British thing to do to make that alliance with the Iroquois as well, but we simply will not do so. When are these going to be done? 1608. Yep. Okay. We can go. We can wait. We can wait. Nothing too bad. Yep. Go do that. Conversion successful. Is there any place I can actually convert? Oh yes, those new colonies. Yeah, we'll do that. Comoros is actually Sunni. Interesting. Alright, so Portugal's building a colony here. Brontian peasants in Antwerpen. Whatever. I don't care about your peasants. Yes, give me all the inflation. I don't care. I probably do care. What is my inflation at? It's not bad. Anything below 5 is fine. What does the religious situation look like in Africa? Ooh, it's a lot of Coptic over here. Nobody's converted to, Catholic. Interesting. Ah. I see. Of course. Yes. That is fine. That is perfectly fine with me. Alright, so... Carmen is self-sustaining. This should... I would think... 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, it's only 4. Okay. Is this La Plata? No, that's Brazil. So we need to leave a path open for our friendos here. So I don't want to take that province. Sauce? Awesome. Alright. Call here. Go here. I could get a claim on this, and then give it to Brittany, if I wanted to. Is there any potential squishy target that could give me a lot of money? Maybe a truce with New Occitania. Why? I don't know. Let's go ahead and go back into our thing. Embezzler. No. The decadence! Came in here looking for my diplomatic feedback. Everybody, claim all of this stuff. We'll ignore this for now. We'll let Spain do as they will, as far as that goes. I do have a couple of... Yeah, this is what we want to do. They'll give me a royal marriage? What? Great Britain owns Danish cores. We will do the opposite of be friends with you. Sweden has largely not been weakened by the things we've done to them. So all of these are going to be done pretty soon. This is about to finish. So Northumberland? Maybe that might be better saved for Alaska? Or Peru? Or something like that? I don't know, it's a very British name. Take the points, obviously. So, it is nice to think about that. Top end. Nice. You can tell me whether this is top end or not either. Let's recall you. Send you here. Aha! Alright, so... New... I like the irony of that. Calling a place as far south as you can go, Northumberland. I like it. There it goes. Tyrannical ruler. Oh yeah, because it killed a bunch of dudes. No, I killed my advisor. Alright. So where can we get this penalty down? Gilbury? I'm hesitant to go with the Westphalian culture places. All of my Dutch provinces are good. Bordeaux? No? This place is relatively cheap. We'll do that for now. This will be done very, very soon. And then this will be finished. One, two, three, four, five. Yep, that'll be done. Now, what do we call this? Well, I do need a New Norway. I should rename Vinland to New Norway. I like the name, but it's not really very British, is it? Oh no, wait a minute. Hang on. No, yeah, okay. Vinland. New Norway. We'll keep the Vinlandian thing. I like that. I mean, it's like one of those things where that's like an unofficial name or whatever. Or like you call the Soviets Russians or something like that. Argentine. Nope. Now let's see. New Wales sounds good. New Brittany obviously will already exist. Yeah. New Wales. And Spain's already doing New Spain, New Granada. This I'll change to like New Aragon or something, I don't know. And of course the most important one, New Jersey. Which is a place in England. I think it's like an island? Or am I thinking of the wrong place? I don't know. I don't know shit about England. I know it's a big island. It's got a bunch of people in it. And from my point of view, they spell things strangely, with U's in places that they don't need to be. What's up with that? English people, how dare you have invented the language far before I was born, and chosen to spell things differently, before I was even conceptualized. I'm offended. How do we unrest here? Oh, it's fetish cell. It's okay. Yeah. We'll add you to the group. Occupied by Benin. Yes. How is our rebels going? Ah, now I can do this. I see no reason not to do it now. let's wait until the end of the year to make sure that any provinces that are doing that, and to build up a little bit of war chest. I don't like the idea of spending all of my money and then having an event pop up. Candelaria. Yes. Alright, so they're doing their thing. Where are my colonies? I got one here, one coming up here, and one here. Where else do I need one? New Wales needs one, but they're just started. New Scotland doesn't have a core on this province. Oh no, they do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is a colony. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and this is owned by New Norway. Okay. Sure. That's the one that's closest to needing another one, right? New Norway's... I can't build colonies for them. New Aragon's got 6. I keep forgetting where they are. Oh, they're here. We can build them by taking over some dudes, but that's fine. So this will be 7. We've already got troops here, so we'll go ahead. Although we have some up here too, don't we? No. Well, sort of. Alright. You get the nod. Let's recall you. And then send you here. It's better to do the ones that'll take longer first, anyway. I don't know what kind of logic that is, but whatever. I don't know if it's good logic or not, but that's the logic I usually go by. Alexander Somerset. One of our advisors, Alexander Somerset, has published a crowning achievement of his literary career, The Spirit of Laws. This monumental work has been celebrated for 3 of its numerous theories: the classification of governments, the influence on policies, and the most important one, the theory of separation of powers. Well, power is always good. This is a stability event. I don't need prestige. I'll take the points. Wow, we're at 99 prestige and only at minus 1.3. It's a crazy town. This is slightly cheaper now. Oh no. Diego Garcia? Whatever. Truce with Saxe-Lauenburg has ended. Let's go ahead and embrace this before the recording goes. So we get another merchant, because we embraced that. And we can found Indian Trade Company. We get 200 ducats. Own a port province in India, China, Japan, or East Indies. East Indies. That's where I own a province, right? I think it's this one. Does this one count? Yes. So I'm guessing this one counts because it's the closest thing I've got. 200 ducats. I get East India Company until the end of the game. 1 merchant. Global trade power plus 5. Nice. I have 2 extra merchants now. Let's continue with a pattern. Perhaps we will start placing merchants here. Transfer trade power there. And that's going to the Americas. That's actually fine. And how about here? Having a merchant there increases my trade, so we'll do that. But this is setting up for something much larger later down the line. East India Company, created 2 years before its Dutch equivalent. Where are the Dutch? They're dead. They're gone. They are us. The East India Trading Company, the English East India Trading East India Company had a difficult start. Its first trading post in the Moluccas and Biona and Indonesia were soon overwhelmed and closed by the Dutch, and activity concentrated to India, Madras, Bombay, Calcutta. It is there that she would know its greatest successes, from small trading ventures of harbor factories to the large Indian empire built by Warren Hastings and Robert Clive from 1757 onwards, that it would control most of the Indian subcontinent. The company would outlast all its competitors and would only be taken over by the British government in 1867 in the wake of the Great Sepoy Revolt of 1857. We get 100 buckets. 100 buckets! Yay! England has a bunch of really good events. Oh no, Kaliman separatists. Ah! Terrifying. Crush them. Oh, we can probably get this tech now? What? I guess not. British spy network in Denmark is giving me a bonus. Is that how that works? Okay. Yes. Braganza. Good chord. Now, should I make this a state? Probably. New Occidian Pretender Rebels. Pretender Rebels? Pretender Rebels? What kind of government are you, sir? Nice! They're a duchy! I didn't know that could happen. Wait a minute. They're a colonial nation, right? Or are they like a regular vassal? It can't be a regular vassal. This is a colony of Great Britain. Why are they the wrong kind of government? Weird. Weird. Okay. That's very strange. So, I noticed that Denmark was actually allied with Mecklenburg. Unfortunately, at this point, we don't have the slots open to do that sort of thing. What we can do is we can think about, hey, Burgundy, when does our truce run out with you? Next year. I need Diplo points. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Estates. Yes. Yes. I don't know if that's a good idea. A Master of the Mint's actually a really good guy. I think I just want to be content with taking the 100 points here. And then buying the tech. Yes. That way we'll be slightly ahead of time on things for a little while. And we will no longer have malices to our stuff for having shitty tech. Why do I have a heavy ship just sitting around here? Transports make sense. They would make sense in places that we have troops. That's relatively okay. What's this? The Royal Navy has 2 transports. In Australia. That makes as much sense as anything else. 3 transports where? Transports, transports. Okay. Yes. Alright. That's good. Yeah, I made a new Novgorod before I even made old Novgorod go away. It's like I created it, and then like instantly giving them a colony. Ah, chocolate. Use of cocoa to create a hot beverage is a custom inherited from the American natives. While the new drink caught on quickly in some parts of European society, it has taken some time. Large amounts of sugar before it has reached larger acceptance. With that out of the way, however, the demand for chocolate is now steadily increasing in the old world. Okay. And I think, with all of these cores finishing, and our integration of France back underway till 1637, that we should call it here. We will get an uprising over here, inevitably. But I think we're pretty good. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We will continue our colonial domination of the world. And probably think about continuing our wars on the continent. And I keep saying this, but considering our wars with Russia and the Ottomans, maybe I'll go into large depth of what I want to do with them next time. See you then.